Today, we're talking about some of the best solo queue operators in Rainbow Six Siege and why you should be using them and why you shouldn't be using some of the other ones. Let's get active. Hello and welcome back to Think Like a Champion. This is a solo queue series where I go solo queue into champion ranked, explain all my thoughts and plans out loud so you can see exactly how a champion Rainbow Six player thinks, and then you can do it yourself. This is a series I do every Tuesday, so, you know, if this is the first one you're seeing, congratulations. You made it to the greatest place of internet learning for Rainbow Six Siege in the entire history of the world, and we're going to play blank. We're going to play blank. Today we're talking about solo queue operators, best solo queue operators that you should be playing in order to increase your chances of winning. So we're going to talk about not only of some of the best solo queue operators, but some misconceptions when it comes to solo queue operator and who is good and who is bad. We are on Bank, which is an excellent map for Zero. Zero is known as one of the best solo queue operators by many people. I think he's extremely overrated. However, on this map, I think he can be very, very good. And the reason I think Zero's overrated is because he's lacking something that's very important when you solo queue, which is push utility. Utility that you can use to make plays and make plays that can win you rounds. In order to make a play, you need to gather control. In order to gather control, you need the utility to do it. And Zero, unfortunately, just doesn't have that push utility outside of a gun, which just sometimes isn't sufficient. I feel like you do need the flashbangs or the grenades or the Grimbees or the Ying Candelas or some sort of utility to get that space much, much easier and much less risk-free. Because at the end of the day, it's very, very hard to rely on teammates, like when you play Zero, to watch your cameras, to call out for you, give accurate information. And if you're relying on your teammates, it's a great way to lose. So we'll start off in Bank. They're probably going to be on the top floor here. One of the best solo queue operators, according to this poll I just did, is Buck. I did a poll putting Grim, Buck, Nomad, and Ace all together and asked you guys who the best solo queue operators were. And Buck won by a complete landslide. However, I think the reason for this is that you get the soft breach and you get the hard breach, and you have a great gun, and you have a shotgun, right? So you can play close range, you can play far range, you can soft breach, and you can hard breach, and I think that's why people love Buck as a solo queue operator, because he can kind of do it all. However, I actually don't like running the hard breach tools on him, because when you bring the hard breach tools, you now lose that playmaking ability of the flashbangs. Now they're a basement, so Buck isn't going to do too much here. That soft breach isn't going to be very useful. I would probably pick Zero and open these back hatches, but instead we can try to take server. We could use a Ying, we could use a Nomad. I'm going to elect to pick the Nomad. My teammates are talking, which is a great start. And I'll explain why I'm going to use the Nomad, why I'm picking Nomad, how I'm going to use this Nomad once we get into the round here. So I'm going to try and take server. This drone lobby is just good info to see what their stock goes. Dock left, lobby's good. We can actually shoot this default cam from spawn, which is nice. But yeah, we're going to try to take server with my team. We have the Bees, we have the Finkasim. We can probably force our way in here because we also have 3 air jabs and 3 flashbangs to get the job done as well. So let's take a look. They aren't holding it, and they reinforce the hatch. Server is good right now. There's one on the site door, I think. My drone got Mozzie pested on blue stairs. So we're going to try to push into this. I don't want to get team killed by my Grim, so I'll just let him go first. There's no rush.
You have located a bomb.
We can Nomad blue stairs in a second. Can you drone blue, Grim? Because I can push up on it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, blue.
Fire the bomb angles.
Barricaded.
Nice, okay, I'm gonna air jab it too. So now I don't have to worry about my flank.
I got that.
You know, sometimes you don't want to rely on a teammate to get your flank. Do you have a hard breach, Grim? If we have a hard breach, we can open this. If not, I can use my flashbangs and my air jabs in combination to take the site.
Oh, he must have just ran them.
Now, I can bring my drone. Sorry, not my bomb.
They have a mirror.
There's a nice little drone hole outside I'll show you that you can use to help. My teammates are holding my push, so I should be fine. Realistically, I should probably play a little safer as I'm droning. The bees are going off. I might need to get off and actually just play off this information here. Careful, I flashed you, Grim, sorry.
I killed one red, one's still on the mirror. One's
Go
garage.
off the info. Now we just got to play for
Garage
kills.
And
You must recover the diffuser.
Where's the other one at?
He was side door.
No rotate holes here. I'm going to come back and fight this way.
4 last operator standing.
Try to move a bit. We can sprint across. Flashbang, hit the rotate. Hear him in the corner. Oh my god, no, he's still alive. No flashbangs, unfortunate. No air jabs. And there it is.
Good clutch.
About time. We got the 1v2. I was playing off the fact he was low on ammo and he didn't stim up, so I can just go for the body there. Sketchy gunfight, but we won it out. Anything in that situation would have helped me there. You see, even just having a flashbang, like one single flashbang, that 1v1 is 10 times easier, right? I'm not taking like a one-on-one gunfight if that's the case, or even an air jab where I can air jab one side, push the other, or swing off of the air jab knowing he can't push. So any sort of utility there is going to help me out. For example, if I'm playing literally zero knock, you know, wait, maybe not if you're bringing nades, buck, hard breach, you know, you still don't have that utility. So gaining that utility and be able to use it is very nice, which is why it's nice to have the 3 flashes, the air jab. I'm able to flash that mirror and push up and take that control and take that space
Need to locate a bomb.
and use it to get an advantage. Okay, got to catch my breath after that. The heartbeat was racing, but we won it. We got the 3K. Did have to lock in a little bit. We did have to dial in and win some gunfights. Honestly, I probably didn't need to push so deep vault. I probably could have just held the space and asked for a plant, but we did our best. I'm going to switch it up this time. I'm going to run the buck. I'm going to bring the flashbangs. I'm not going to play the hard breach tool. However, I think they're downstairs again. I'm not going to play the buck. I'd play the 0, but he's already taken.
You should scan
We could do like a fuse. We could do a twitch, like a solo push twitch garage. Picking your operator a lot of the time comes down to the map and what your plan is to do a take. You need usually a plan. So, you know, sometimes the best operator could be literally one of the worst operators as long as you have a good plan to do with them. So even right here, like I could try to just take open with buck and then open the hatches with the heartbeat tools, but if they have a cade, I'm pretty useless and I'm not able to do anything with those. But the flashes are always going to be useful every single round, so I'm electing to use the flashes. One main stairs. I'm going to drone this out. I'm probably going to, you know what, I'm going to just go above. I'm going to fly through the top of the map and try to clear it out, look for picks, and just play off sound for right now. This is what I do like about buck, is you can create new pathways
Does anyone have
and
MP?
distractions as you clear the map. Pre-fire. I'm going to hop over and try to buck this guy. There's that flashbang coming out. And see how I can take the space of the stairs using the flashes? He vaulted through, I don't know. Now I have this control, right? I can use that flash to get this close control, and now I have controls of the stairs like we didn't have before. So I pushed him back successfully using the flashbangs, which is a super nice thing to be able to do. Now my teammate's holding this, so I don't really need to. And of course he leaves the second he comes.
Loading new mag.
You see, they have the hatches catered, so even I had the... Sorry, even if I had the heartbeat shard, we wouldn't be able to do much about it.
Using.
Hold the stairs. I got his runaway if you want to BM out, Grim. So I've got this Mozzie stuck now. Just need Grim to use his tool, his utility effectively. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect a full sprint, but that was a freaking play by that guy. Getting spotted.
Alibi was vault.
There comes a C4. Shoot that out of the air. A little shotgun assist.
He's just on the hard wall. Vault side.
Gonna try to push through on this guy. Not many options here.
One's garage.
Can you come plant? No.
One red.
I got the guy red. This guy's trapped here, so I can just hold him in. Hopefully my teammate can win the one. I have the alibi. Can you track the cade?
4 last operator standing.
MB.
Good shit, dude.
Nice.
Op 4 eliminated.
Nice calls, guys. Some great calls from the team. But this is why I like Buck with the flashes. You can take control, and that skeleton is so good for opening new angles. So I'm in agreement. Buck is a fantastic solo queue operator just because of the aggressive plays you can make with him. Do I think he's the best? He is very versatile. Do I think he's the best? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. There's so many operators that are good for so many sites and that are very versatile. I think Nomad is a top dog. I think Ace is fantastic too, just because he is like the best solo queue hard breach as well. So it kind of depends on your play style, but that aggressive factor and the ability to make plays is one thing that I think is the most important thing in this entire game. I mean, there was a time where I thought Yana was the best solo queue operator. I would still think that is the case because she has information in combination with the flashbangs, but she doesn't have the flashbangs anymore, so she's lost that playmaking and aggressive push utility, and now she can't do it, right? So I might hop on the Ace here for the top floor. Actually, you know what? I promised you guys a 0 round. This is the map for it. I'm honestly an MP7 user now. I find this other gun just is a little too bouncy for me. It's probably not the case on console. But yeah, that's how I feel. I'm gonna bring the Claymore, try to get some information on site, information lobby, Claymore the hop outs. You don't need hard breach tools for the top floor. If there's a basement side, I'd be bringing the hard breach tools. There's a nice lobby take you can do with 0 on this. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just gather as much information as I can with these 0 cams, shoot them into sight. Yeah, I like bringing the pistol over the gun 6. I find that a lot of the time you can run out of ammo, and having the pistol is actually very, very useful. So I'm actually gonna replace that default cam with my own 0 camera just to see what's going on. Now I could have tased this obviously, but why not just shoot it when I can and save the tase for maybe something else we find here, Valk cam, whatever. We can go and shoot the square cam, which is nice.
Hey, one's in lobby, like
right
near
here.
me repelling. He just put a bulletproof camera.
I have a 0 cam. Yeah, he's right here, ping 4. So I can call to my team, and because they're actually listening off of it, you can wallbang him from the window glass. He's running now. Where do you put the BP? Do you know?
I don't know.
He ran E2.
Just try to place it.
August ready.
Castle's tagged.
That is unfortunate, but you know, we have lots of 0 cams, so that's okay. I'm gonna open these windows and try to shoot one up in here as well.
That's the BP, I don't think.
The thing about having 6 0 cams is there's so many that it's hard to actually. I can't actually do it. Oh, there's a guy outside. Better kill this guy. Alright, Glad's gonna kill him, luckily, because I am not having it. There's the castle. Unfortunate timing pulling up the 0 cam. Okay, so honestly at this point I need to take some control, and that is really the name of the game when it comes to solo queue. I have this cam lobby. I'm just hoping my teammate is watching it because I don't have time to mess around. I'm gonna get rid of the E2 cam with this. Get rid of that default, so now they don't know if I'm coming up marble. I'm gonna shoot one up here. I'm gonna hope archives is clear. I don't want to waste too much time because I don't want my team to die while I'm droning everything out. So I'm gonna walk in, face check this, and where was this guy? He was hiding in the elevator. That is tough. Simple flaw of the 0 cam, you know, if I brought a drone over here for the flank, I would have saw these in the elevator. It is more efficient, but you can't check all the corners, and that is
They were all near square.
kind of part of the reason why I don't like 0. One small reason why, but not the main reason. The main reason is the lack of push utility that he has. However, you know, that wasn't the issue that round. But that's okay. We won 2 attacks. You know, that's solid. We're going to the defense. We're not too worried about it, guys. No need to freak out and get upset. You will lose rounds. You cannot always make a big play. However, if you can make a big play once or twice in the game, that's 1 or 2 attacks won. And if you can win 1 or 2 attacks, the defense is a lot easier to win. These guys are getting hostile, but I'm trying to yap. They're interrupting my yap session, so they get the mute for a quick moment. Okay, now on defense, the other side of the coin. I think Smoke's the best solo queue defender in the game. And now you might say it's Legion. I think Legion is also exceptional for solo queue. But Smoke is just a playmaker. He can do so much. You can do the sights up with the shotgun. You can play close range. You can use the smokes to seal the gap to get close range. So use the shotgun to pump them in the chest. And that's really the biggest attribute that he has. The only thing he's really lacking is information. But we do have the barbed wire for some information. But yeah, he's fantastic. He's fantastic. Legion also a fantastic pick with the super shorty. Fenrir, very good for information. You could play Valk, but getting off and on the cams, it's not ideal. I think Smoke is really just the playmaker, and if you can get up in their face and make a play, you can win the round. That's right. Who would have thought? So we're going to put some barbed wire from marble stairs, just if they walk up the stairs or vault in the skylight. That's really good info to have. We'll probably kind of lock down this hallway here in Janitor. I like to put some barbed wire just on this corner and then reinforce these 2 walls. open the stock hatch. That way we can drop down stock if we need to. We can swing the stock windows with the SMG. And that SMG is so good. One of just the best defender weapons too. High rate of fire. Fairly easy on the recoil. You know, most of the time you're going for those little tap fires anyway, getting those headshots, but the high rate of fire is really what takes the cake on the SMG-11. So we're gonna hold stock. Do want to hop on cams as early as possible to see where they spawn. I was a little late, so I'm not sure exactly where they're spawning. That's okay. We'll play off the info we get from barbed wire, default, whatever default cams we have left. Our teammates dying, our teammates shooting, the other team shooting. This Fenrir mine on square actually might go hard. Looks like they're droning square, so they might be coming square here. Didn't see the drone. Now I do have to be careful. People walking up square. This is really the biggest flaw of this, is that's a longer range fight that's harder to win as a defender, especially because they can head glitch the stairs. You know, if I'm in the middle of the open and they get the head glitch off the couch, I'm more exposed than they are. I can only shoot their head, whereas they can see and shoot my whole body. Get rid of the info. Very important to get rid of as much of the attacker info as possible. Now they still haven't broke this square door, so I can actually position myself in a bit of a weird spot here to get ready for this lurk up. Using the couch as cover now for myself because I'm closer to it. Where are they at? I don't really know where they are right now. Putting this close range. Gonna swing when I hear him close. And that's how you play it with the pump. Getting into the close range. Didn't even need to use the smoke because I wasn't droned out. And now I can fall off that kill. So now, after I get that kill, I want to move. I don't want to sit there. I don't want to give my life away. I'm going to let them sit there and waste their time looking at the door, hoping that I peek it again. Because that's realistic what they're doing, is hoping I peek it so they can get the kill back. I'm not going to give them that. Sit here with the smoke, hold the stock hopping now. I hear them outside square. I can start smoking it, just waste some time. I can also swing off the barbed wire with the pump if they start punching it as well. Not ready for that, but I can smoke this barb and stop them from going that way. Can still hold the doorway, close range with the shotgun. I'm going to win this fight every time, unless they get a lucky headshot. They have to headshot me, I have to shoot them in the body. It's easier for me, right? One's on the sight window repel, it sounds like. So you got one sight window, one stock. I don't actually know if there's one square. 20 seconds left. He did get me through the wall. I didn't expect him to shoot me through the wall like that. That wasn't open on his screen. He just happened to get the lucky shot in the head. One's on sight window repel. Last one was on window repel. Might be in already. Nice, good shit, guys. Teammates reacted to the callouts, which is something you don't get too often. This is an unusual match. Typically, my teammates are not this good, but shout out to my team because, you know, I got lucky today, and they are this good, so... Going 7-2, and it's paying off, which, you know, I'm not expecting to win going 7-2. I've only won, I've really only kind of won 2 rounds by myself, and I would say one of them my teammates had a big impact on, and that was the round where I was Buck, and they were Deimos, and we won the 2v whatever. But, and even the Grim helped a lot. So my teammates have been attributing to these kills. So I'm not going to take full responsibilities for these kills. I'm not going to get an ego and call my teammates shit and be upset and be mad because I'm only going to play worse if that's the case. We all know this. We all know that's the case. So why get upset? I'm not going to play the smoke again just because I just did. He's fantastic for the site, but I don't need to play him. I can play the Legion, who is another fantastic SoloQ operator, like I mentioned. Some other shout-outs, you know, Fenrir, Izami, super good. Malusi, exceptional SoloQ operator, especially for this site because you can cover so much area and have so much info to play around. Plus you have the impacts, you know, which is great in the shield meta. I'm going to pick the Legion. Now, I mean, sometimes there's nothing you can really do to win. Like, sometimes you'll play teams that are 5-stack, coordinated, working together. They're playing shields, which are even worse because shields just require teamwork to beat or a poor shield player. So it can be tough, but the biggest thing to remember is this. There's always going to be more games, like this one, where, you know, you can come back and you can be useful. Now, I could try to hold server with the Legion, which I do like doing. I like to hold server just because you're extending out of the bomb site, you're keeping control of the map, and you're getting opportunities to get kills right off the start of the round, so that way your team is less likely to die. If you can kill the enemies early, Your teammates are more likely to stay alive. If your teammates can survive the first minute of the round, the chances are they're going to be more useful than they ever would be if they died in the first 20 seconds. So, hold this early, put some glue mines down, and see what happens. That's pretty much what we're going to do. Now, I could have also done a roam and opened the hatch and done something like that, with the Legion especially, because you have so much info from the glue mines. But I just decided to feel it out the first round here. Heard that guy run in right off rip. Surprised he killed the Soulless. Unfortunate, but you know, it happens. I do have to be worried about dirt. It looks like they are droning it. I don't know I'm here though, because I got the drone. So I might cross to the rack. And I can pre-fire off seeing their toes here. So remember, I saw that glue on blue stairs. If they walk blue, they should hit the glue mine. I'll throw this one a little deeper, so they might actually hit that as well. Which will slow them down, make the gunfight a little easier too. Just gonna keep holding this. I know a guy's there. I'm wasting his time. If I'm holding this guy, it's a 3v3 for my team everywhere else. If there's two guys dirt, even better. I don't have anything to react to yet, right? They're not in sight. They're not killing my team. There's nothing else I need to worry about, so I can just chill. They're wasting their own time at this point. So I am winning in that sense. So I'll just keep holding. I know he's still there. He hasn't left. I could hear if he leaves. Unless he, like, alt-walked away, which would be crazy. You know, I'm going to try to bait him. I'm going to run back. I'm going to walk back in. See if he tries to take server off of that. It looks like he's finally coming here. And now he's left. This is insane. That Nomad is so dumb. Like, is he trying to get me to run out? This guy's literally just wasting his utility and his time in dirt tunnel right now. I'm going to throw another goo mine there. And I'm going to bring my other goo mines for main stairs. Careful garage side. Garage. At least that way they'll have to shoot them. They're opening the back hatches as well now. So I'm going to go hold that.
Him in E-box.
Sorry for the screaming children in the background, by the way. I live with
one's
my
coming garage, just knock
niece and nephew. Another good mine for the hatch. Again, so much info, so much utility from the Legion. And then you don't even have to worry about it once you have those goo mines down on it. I hear one server, might be two servers, so it turns out they did rotate there after all.
Nomad Haban on blue, not garage.
Can we fight the garage guy? Do you guys want to swing on the garage guy with me? We have the Tachanka here as well. Planting. Wow, that Nomad landed me in the perfect position. We got the C4 off. The Tachanka's going down. Careful your garage swing.
Something in the hallway, standing.
Friendly remaining. Mission failed.
I guess I gave up server control too early. I just didn't think they would come so late. I was honestly more worried about the backdrop, considering they had made no progress towards Dirt Tunnel. But you can see how, like, if there's just one more player like me in the lobby, they watched back, I watched server, the other team loses, right? So it's all about guessing. I mean, there's a little bit of guesswork involved. Like, I have to predict whether they're going to go back or front. I gave up the space. They took the space. Unfortunate, but it happens, you know? There's not much I can do about that because I didn't have the info and, you know, they came so late. You know what I'm saying? Now, they were so slow that a Goyo might be good. A Melusi might be good. I mean, I could still do that server hold because they literally did nothing. I'm going to do it a little different this time. I'm going to bring the Melusi, so we have Melusi wubs for the backside. That way my team can capitalize off, you know, the knock walking through garage, the guy coming down main stairs late. So I'm going to put my wubs and position them to not only help myself, but help the team. So we're going to hold server again. We're not going to give it up this time because I have information for everywhere else for my team, so I don't have to actively watch it. Because my biggest fear there was they just walk into site and kill my teammates, and now I have to retake the site, which is very, very difficult. So let's try to, you know, counteract that. Let's win this game before overtime, hopefully. That would be ideal. And, you know, that'd be great. Now, I don't have too much time to set up here, so I want to make sure I just make the rotates. My team can reinforce when they're on the site afterwards, because I got to get my wubs down. I don't want to be running up to Dirt Tunnel 30 seconds into the round, you know, and then just, like, getting shot in the side of the head as I'm placing my Melusi. That'd be very stupid. So we're going to do this on blue. We're going to do that one on dirt. Same kind of plan. Is the hatch reinforced? It does not. Definitely want to get that. Very important, because if they open this hatch, it's going to be really hard to hold server. And if they open this hatch with a Habana or a Heartbreacher, then in that case, I'm just going to give up server, because it's going to be very difficult to hold. I don't want to die there. Jackal doing the same thing, sprinting in there. That's okay. I'm probably not going to get that pick again, since he's might actually be looking this time. But we can still waste time. Shoot drone server. Swing off the wubs, you know? I don't even have to really peek it like this. But once they hit that Mosi, I can swing in and pre-fire them. Knowing that they have to be in because I have the information that they are. Now the team dying early here, this might be tough.
Call out? Jesus Christ.
So, it's fine. We're okay right now. They still have to execute. They still have to do stuff. We might be able to get a pick somehow. You know, especially if they try to walk in dirt on me.
I downed to sledge top square.
I'm just going to use this to test the site when I need to. I can also swing off this wub on blue. I'm in server, man. This guy is calling me out, which is interesting.
The fucking EMP was...
I'm just going to do this so I can lock in here. Now, I don't have to worry about blue, remember, because I already have my wubs on it still. I'm going to try to retake this and contest the hatch. It's a nice angle into the hatch that I can use. Bottom main. Gotta fight these guys on the hatch. There's a Thatcher. Bottom main all the way down. I think I may have looked right at this guy. I should have looked at this guy before peeking the hatch. I literally called it out and then didn't react to the call out. We got one server. I did have to give up server this time just to actually get a pick back. Just to be aggressive, get a pick, because I'm not going to be able to hold the backside if our whole team takes it. Back-o garage. You can swing this guy. You got to get aggressive on this guy. He's alone. He's in garage double. He's right, I'm ping, red ping. Peeking you, my show. He's not even looking at you, my show.
One friendly operator.
He got shit on. Wow, that's crazy. Planning on default on site. Playing default on bomb. Last one was the planner there. You have time to reload, bro. You have time to reload. He's going in the hatch. He's in the blue hatch. He could reinforce the wall. I don't know why he stuck that. That was very silly. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I feel like if he wanted to stick it, he could have went to the other side and server, and then when the guy drops, he can't actually see him. Like, he can defuse it from the other side. He tried, though. You know, it was a good attempt. He killed a couple. Probably just got a little panicked. Now, we did win top floor, so we should probably go back top floor. I could do the smoke strategy again, which, honestly, I just like smoke. I think he's so versatile that you could run him every single round, and they can't really counter you because he's just a playmaker, just straight up. However, I want to show you guys something new, so let's play something else. Let's do, could do a Frost here. Could do a little Frost strategy. Frost, another great solo queue operator, right? You have info from the traps, you have the shield as cover, and to make new like lines of sight and stuff, and then you have a secondary shotgun, so you can make rotates, you can make lines of sight, you can open hatches to drop down, to flank, whatever. So much utility, so much playmaking potential, and that's really what you're looking for, again, when you solo queue. So we did go to OT, unfortunately. Probably should have won one of those rounds, but it's okay. You know, we're not going to let it get to us. This game is still winnable. You know, if we end up losing the game, whatever, so be it. Maybe I'll want to unmute my team. Maybe they're about that game. Maybe they're into the game now, you know? We're picking Rook and Doc, so not super useful, but hey, if they go kill everyone, fantastic. Rook and Doc are just not great solo queue operators in general. You have no info. You're just swinging everything and hoping it works. You're just hoping the other team is worse than you, and I think that's not a great way to play. Yeah, that's my opinion on it. I think you're better off being smart, outplaying people, and shooting in the back rather than relying on having better aim than them overall. However, you know, I don't have the best aim in the game, so that probably has something to do with it. We're going to put the last Matty here just for if they walk up, they'll be looking up the stairs, they jump over and don't check it, they will be cooked. I can hold square from the shield, which is nice. And the rest is of Fate is there's a 0 cam in lobby on ping. You want to shoot that?
Got it.
He's shooting it through the windows. Just careful. Now they are outside my windows here. Go for a little pre-fire. You know, if I get a lucky wallbang, fantastic. If I don't, not too surprised. Square door. There's one outside stock as well. So remember, they have to hop in. As they're hopping in, they have to look down and shoot these mats. So I'm good to just keep holding this. And I can swing off them hopping in. Is that not a head? What am I seeing on that? Oh, it's just a little leaf. That's crazy looking. I hit him get on a drone. There's a drone. Gonna go prone so I don't get clapped real quick. Sprint out. Sounds like an ace out there. He could ace my wall, which won't be good for me. I'm just gonna keep holding this. I'm wasting a lot of time. Somehow my teammates are dying, which is unfortunate. Gotta get an aggressive swing. We are in that 3v5, so we have to look for the pick back. So that aggressive swing is necessary. I gotta try to get a pick, and we got it back, and now we have a winning chance at this game. Still have those frost mats, remember?
One still repels.
One's on roof. In lobby, through a drone. Going up spiral stairs now. No one's watching. Coming up spiral stairs. Top spiral.
I can keep holding this stock guy. One's outside square.
He's in A. In A.
I don't know how that happened. Last one's outside square door. Walked in.
Last operator standing.
He's tagged.
I don't know how my team let him get into sight, but he was in the sight, so hopefully this guy wins the 1v1. Square door on your right. This guy is doing 360s. Stock and stock. A little sketchy. I mean, all we can do is call out. I got a BP in your hallway and call if he pushes. He's literally... You can just chill, bro. He's got a plant, remember? You good? You good, man?
Mission failed.
Alright, obviously my rook is literally the worst player of all time. Nothing we can do about that, though. All we can do is focus on ourselves, try to make big plays, try to win the game. We are in 11-5.
Too bad they're cheating.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
I mean, if he plays like that, everyone's cheating.
Everyone says that, you know, they get terrible teammates. This is proof that champions do as well. This guy's picked rook every round, and he's doing that. But the moral of the story is that cannot become the focus of our game. Why? Because this game is still on. We can still win, okay? So how do we do that? Well, they will probably go top floor. I believe they won top floor, so I think they will probably go there. I think we won both our basement attacks. So if they're top floor, what can we do? We can go underneath with the Deimos. Extremely good SoloQ operator. You can gather the info. You can make plays. He's great in the clutch situation. So I think I'll hop on Deimos and see what he has in store.
We need to locate a bomb.
Who knows? I don't know what to expect at this point. This game has been a whirlwind of betrayal from my team. Hopefully this round they decide to start playing again. Now it looks like they're basement. So honestly, I mean, we could go dirt again. I do like the dirt take. We could even take garage with Nomad, and if we can get that garage control, we can use the Nomad to actually push in. I really like the Nomad for SoloQ. There's just so much you can do. There's so much potential on that. We could even pick an Osa. Now, I don't think she's one of the best SoloQ ops, but for this site, she might actually be the move. I can push in through server with the Osa shield, take the bomb, set them up for a plant, bait C4s, bait utility, using nades to destroy any Maestro cams or Goyos or whatever. So this could be a good play. The hard part here will actually be getting into server, just because that dirt tunnel is a choke point, which is part of the reason why we hold it on the defense, is because this choke point is so powerful to hold. It just stops an entire entrance from the attacking team, and then it forces them to kind of enter the map and go through the map in order to get in. But as you can see here, they are not playing it, so we are definitely going to capitalize on that. Now, first thing, I'm going to get to the end of the tunnel so I can hop on my drone and actually capitalize off the info. Make sure there's nobody in server here. And I can just safely enter server with my shield out.
You located a bomb.
Set this up. I have server control if you guys want to... Oh, we don't have a hard breach. Okay, so you can tell there's a Maestro... Obviously, there's a Maestro cam here. I don't know why I said you can tell. Got in the bomb. I'm just going to nade this Maestro cam. Just get rid of the info. Now, they could come to the hatch. The hatch is soft, which is the one thing that scares me. Leaving this hatch soft or open makes it so that the attackers can't do this, right? It makes it sketchy. I'm gonna leave my drone up here. Throw my nade, get rid of the Maestro cam and the BP. Now, there's still one more Maestro cam we have to deal with. There's one on the A-bomb. I could have naded this guy on the A-bomb, but I think getting rid of the utility is a little more important.
Put the shield down.
There's a C4 gone. Can you gridlock this guy on the bomb? Now one gridlock and this guy has to move. I don't have a nade anymore. Cover me, Gridlock. It's a risky call. One more smoke grenade left. You're still chilling on the flank, hopefully. Is Gridlock.
The diffuser has been recovered.
Wow!
You have dropped
I was still behind the shield when he killed me. Sometimes the enemies shoot the air and you die. Okay, you know, hey, what are you going to do about it? Not too much you can do. This Gridlock with a nade in hand could have naded this guy the whole time as well. So you can see another beautiful display of teamwork from the teammates here. Not much you can do. Can't let it affect your head, you know? Maybe next game my teammates won't be so bad. Maybe next game I'll do a little bit better, right? Maybe I could have used a nade on that guy instead of what I used it on. Cade's on ping still. He's stuck in a corner. Somebody's got to kill this guy, and Gridlock can
10 seconds remaining.
just kill him. Gridlock, you got to kill him. You got to kill him. He's in server, in server.
5 seconds left.
On the desk, straight ahead, Finka. Get off the plant. You got to kill him, brother. Why did he not try to kill him? This guy just needs to swing him. He just needs to swing in pre-fire. He knows he's stuck in the corner. If Gridlock swings and pre-fires, he kills him, he wins the round. So yeah, that's a bit of a brain bender. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next Tuesday for another Think Like a Champ, but stay tuned for other content coming throughout the week. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all. Adios.